Madison, Wisconsin, Camp Randall Stadium, where the fans are ready to rally behind Bucky Badgers, sing on Wisconsin, and lead those Badgers to a victory in the home opener tonight. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Gamecocks ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Badgers offense will get the football first. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down and brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got a man, it's Pratt. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're going to run it. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. They'll try the run. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year, the juices are flowing, you march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Jacksonville State's offense will get the ball for the first time. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man?
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He just has a way of finding those creases as he gets out to the 15. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. And as he throws, intercepting, the defense is set.
position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? Probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. The give out of the gun. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wisconsin!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. They're trailing by 13 to Oklahoma.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Flips it out to the back. Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Firing deep. Snags it down the right side. Lots of room to run. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up.
And, man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call, and that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. He'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Let's take just a moment here and talk about Wisconsin. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Badger! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Nash. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Wants to throw again. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Second down, he'll throw it. He's taking the shot. Makes a grab on the shot. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Second down coming up. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That one's going to keep him awake tonight as he just missed it. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on over. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's cracked. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They just keep firing. Puts it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Back to pass on second down. A little screen to the running back. Spins away from the defense. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Looking left. He's got it. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Badgers are on the move. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. And the Badgers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to run it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Bounced off his feet. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here's the pressure. Nice move there. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Wants to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Got his man quickly. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Pulls it, fired complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the miss on third down, the punt team is on the field. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the back. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Going to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And a first half that's been dominated by this special teams unit. How often do we say that? But it's a dynamite group who understands football isn't just about offense and defense, and what they've done through 2 quarters is help tilt the scales of this game. What adjustments the other sides can make is going to go a long way in determining who wins this game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
And the Badgers will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Right back to the well. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's a heat. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Lost one deep down the right side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Gets it out fast. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Makes the catch. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the 2nd half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. He'll pull it on the read. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Finds his man. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Give to the running back. Turning it on. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Badger! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. He is putting the Badgers on his back. Reminds me of games we called when Russell Wilson was at the helm.
And I know Wisconsin fans get jacked up when they get great quarterback play. They don't get it very often. They don't get the explosive numbers with this offense. But this dude, he's putting on a show, and I guarantee you they are jumping around.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Pitt is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. They've got to be loving this in the Steel City. They're up by 26 over Cal. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The give on the option. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Jacksonville State.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So they take advantage of spectacular field position and move it 24 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Hold and fired complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The run to the left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. From the gun. Give on the inside. He'll be stopped behind the line again. Things going from bad to worse. Big deficit on the scoreboard and a long way to go for the first down. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll give it on the counter. Got a little space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Pratt. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Badgers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
They'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Jacksonville State, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
At the 28-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Cutler. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
First down for the offense.
The play action fake. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Holding. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They go to the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll keep it on the ground. tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got him downfield. At the 20, he's got space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin!
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Nestles it in at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. From the gun, running back gets to give. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.